Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the League of Champions training. I want to welcome you, especially if today is your first time on my channel. You're warmly welcome to this amazing family. I've made a couple of trainings out there on my channel, and I believe that this is going to be another great one that will take you to the next level. Okay. If you've not seen those other ones, I would encourage you to see them after watching this training. Okay, so I would kindly ask you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my subsequent trainings and also other videos I've made on my channel about opportunities and the ones I'm going to be making. All right, okay, so if you're excited about what you're going to see, please smash the like button, and I promise that you're not going to regret watching this video. All right, so without wasting your time, let's jump into what we have for today, which is 8 life lessons that will put you 10 years ahead of 97% of people. Now, so let's look at this way. Statistically, let's say what I'm going to be sharing today, 3% of people are the ones that are doing it consistently. All right. So 97% of people, some do few days and they stop. Like they're not consistent. And so I'm not saying that if you do these things now, your life is going to change, it's going to put you 10 years ahead immediately. No, it has to take time. Good things takes time. So what I'm trying to say is that even within the lesson or the training, I'm going to share with you about some of the factors that are going to actually make these things come into fruition. Because starting something is not enough if you don't finish it. So if you don't finish it, it's good as it's better you don't even start at all. All right. So the first lesson that will put you 10 years ahead of 97% of people is that your entire life can change in an instant. All right. Your entire life can change in an instant if you begin to value what you have. Right. If you begin to value what you have, if you kind of look at it like, okay, yeah, I have this thing and I value it, begin to value it. So you have to ask yourself this question: what do you have in your hand? God asked Moses in the Bible, what do you have in your hand? And he said he has a rod. All right. And with that rod, he used that rod to part the Red Sea. So it's always start with what you have in your hand. So your vision always starts with like a pen. You should start with a pen and paper. Right. So you need to write the vision down. So start with what you have. And you cannot value what you have if you're not grateful about it. So if you complain about what you have, if you nag, if you start looking left, right, top, bottom, and everything, looking at the people around you, then you won't value what you have. So value what you have, be grateful about it, and see what you can do with it. Make something good out of it. That thing, see, listen, that thing you thought is a weakness, that thing can be, all right, it can be what can take you to the next level if you can harness it. If you can harness it, if you can start using it, if you can understand how to use it, because everybody was made uniquely, and whatever you have is a material, it's a raw material you can use, to go to that next level. So your life can change instantly when you have this mentality, when you learn to appreciate what you have and begin to exploit these things to the best of your knowledge. All right. Okay, great. So number 2 lesson is that the truth is that you owe nothing to your younger self. You owe nothing to your past, but you owe everything to your present self. So make it worthwhile. Make your present self worthwhile. Work it out. So listen, if it's going to work, it has to be you that's going to make it work. It's not going to be anybody else. All right. It is your own vehicle. It is your own bus. It is your own car. So you got to drive it. You have to drive it. Nobody else is going to drive it for you more efficient than you're going to drive it yourself. Nobody's going to drive it for you more securely than you're going to drive it yourself. It is your star dream, all right? It is your dream. God gave you that dream. So you got to drive it. You got to drive it. So you got to get inspiration from God to drive it, to drive that vision, to drive it to the promised land. You gotta start doing these things. Don't stop relying on people to do it for you, because everybody is fighting. is fighting a battle. Everybody's on a journey. All right. So the sooner you realize that you have to fight these things yourself, the better for you. All right. So you have to do it. You have to make it work. All right. Now, number 3 lesson is that action breeds more clarity than thoughts. Action breeds more clarity than thought. So you can't just think your way into a brand new life. You have to act your way into it. Thoughts are important. Your thoughts are very important. I'm not disputing the fact that you have to think positive, where you are is as a result of your thoughts, your present thoughts, this one, that one. Yeah, thoughts are very important, right? And your thoughts determines your reality. Like your mentality determines your reality. You get it? But then it's not just your mentality. Okay, so it has to be mixed with action. So I'm talking about, when I say your mentality determines your reality, I'm talking about your mental state, your action, your mentality plus your action. I'm not talking about passive mentality. I'm talking about active mentality. So active mentality is mixed with action. All right. So you can't just think your way. Oh, I dream, I see myself in America. Oh, I dream, I see myself riding a G-Wagon. No, at the end of the day, you're just going to wake up and you realize you are just dreaming. But as you're dreaming it, as you're saying it, you're taking action. You get it? So the things you've been dreaming about, take action. Now, there are a lot of people out there that have been thinking positive, which is good, right? The first step is for you to start thinking about these things. You can't think about these things if you don't expose yourself to mentors, the people you want to look like, so you expose yourself to their teachings or to their ambience, the environment around them. So you begin to learn these things and you begin to fill yourself with positive thinking, all right? Then I believe if you're genuinely filling yourself with positive thinking, it's going to spark you into action. It's going to push you into action. So you gotta take action on the thoughts, the positive thoughts you are, you've been, the thing is that a lot of people think positive, but they don't take action. So you have to understand now that you need to mix it with action so that you can get the desired result. Okay. Now, next is that choose happiness and peace over temporary pleasure. There are a lot of pressures around us today, a lot of pressure from peer group, from different people, all right, from the things we watch, the things we listen to, the songs around us, the politics around us, but then you have to choose happiness. Now, when you're doing something or when you're embarking on a journey, okay, you need to ask yourself, does it give me happiness and peace? Do I feel peace about this thing I'm doing? Am I really happy about this? Am I really happy about this relationship I'm entering into? Am I really do I feel peaceful about this, my involvement with this person, with this relationship? You need to ask yourself this question. So if you're able to answer genuinely, okay, then you will know what to do. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these distractions just give you temporary pleasure. And as they give you temporary pleasure, they deny you of the treasure that is set before you. Okay, so you have to choose treasure over pleasure. Now, I'm not saying that pleasure is bad. Now, it depends on where you have the pleasure. I'm a firm believer of like, you need to work out. You need to work it out. And when you work it out, at the end of the day, you have pleasure. I'm talking about positive pleasure here because I look at pleasure in two ways. There are negative pleasures, all right, which are the temporary pleasures that can be a distraction to you and kind of keep you comfortable and doesn't make you to work harder or to work smarter to become what you are destined to be. All right, they just cage you in one place and they make you feel like you are enjoying. They make you feel like, example, a lot of people, every money they get, they spend it on good dresses, on good cars, I'm not against buying good dresses and good cars, but then, I have this principle that if I'm going to buy something, I should be able to buy it twice or thrice. Like if I want to buy a car, I know that yes, I can buy this car 3 times or more times. You get it? So, you're getting money not for expenditure, you're getting money to save, you're getting money to invest. So saving and investment is very important. All right, as a business person and as a person who wants to be great in life, you need to understand the value of saving and investment. Not just so at the end of the day, all right, you have spare money. So there's a point in your life where you will be very successful, massively successful, in which the spare money in your life, okay, you can use them to buy G-Wagon, give it to charity, give it to a lot of, and you still be rich. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Because a lot of people, right, every little money they have, they spend it on all these things, expenditures, all these things, they spend it. At the end of the day, they don't have anything. There are a lot of, see, listen, if your mind is focused on the people's Instagram accounts, social media accounts, then you're not going to be happy. You'll never be happy in life because you always be distracted. You think as if a lot of them are not really living the real life. A lot of them are living fake lives. The reason why they are posting good pictures and this one is because they are taking pictures where there are good houses in good locations and they have good cameras, good phones. You get it? So you have to divert your attention out, from all these things and channel your energy into what gives you happiness and peace. All right. If you're able to tap into this happiness and peace, then you get to the point where you enjoy the good pleasure I talked about. All right. Now, number 5, if you want to change the trajectory of your life, embrace these rules and apply them. Now, rule number 1, passion is what gets you started. So, do you have passion? Are you passionate? Now, the reason why a lot of people don't start something is because that drive is not there. Why would they start when they don't feel the drive? They don't feel nothing is driving them to do it. They're not passionate about it. So the drive is the first step. Now, the next rule is that commitment and consistency is what gets you somewhere. Now, passion, the drive, is what gets you started. Yes. Now, commitment and consistency will get you to somewhere. Okay. So you have the drive to start the car, right? You have the drive to start the car. Yeah, you started the car. But then for the car to take you from this point A to point B, you need to be committed, yeah, to your steering. You need to be committed to what you're doing, to the accelerator and everything, all the components of the car. You need to be committed, all right? You need to focus your mind on those things. You need to understand what's happening around you in the side mirror and everything. And you need to be consistent, okay? You need to be consistent, following the traffic rules, where you need to increase the speed, where you need to drive steady. You need to be consistent. If you're not consistent, you will be stuck. You can start the car and just be in one place, keep warming the car. If you're not committed and consistent to move somewhere, you stay in one place, you keep revolving in one place. So you need to the commitment and consistency kind of okay, for you to have this, you need to have a target, right? So you're now going towards the direction of the target, and this commitment and consistency is what pushes you. When I'm talking about commitment, sometimes you wake up in the morning. Okay, for those of you who have jobs, you wake up in the morning, sometimes you don't feel like going out to work, right? Isn't it? But then because of the commitment, all right, you just have to go to work anyway. You have to push yourself. So that is it. You have to be consistent. Great people are very consistent. See, I don't see every rich person that made money genuinely, genuine wealth, they are committed, they are consistent. And something, whatever you do consistently, you soon do them conveniently. I say it again. Whatever you do consistently, after some time, yeah, after some period of time, it will become a habit, and you do them conveniently. You just, okay, for example, if you play the guitar, when I started playing the guitar, I started learning from playing the strumming. I started learning the strings from E, the higher E to the lower E to the higher E. Then I learned the frets and hand positioning. Okay, so the first time I started learning, I think it was G. I think G, if G or C. So I was strumming that one for quite a lot, a number of times. I was just strumming it, strumming it, strumming it, and then I can't strum it without looking at my hands, my fingers, and where I'm strumming the ones, the strings I'm supposed to strum, to strum. But at the point I learned different keys. I learned how to strum these different keys, and at a point after some time, I can even strum the guitar like this. Sometimes I can even put it like this and strum. Sometimes I can put it like this and strum. So at the point it became part of me. Like even when I wake up on the bed, you tell me strum key C, you give me guitar. I'll close my eyes. I'll put my hands, I'll close my eyes and strum, and I will change fast. So that's how it is. The same with playing keyboard. The same with playing other things. So in life, when you're starting up something, it might seem difficult, but after some time, it becomes easier. So you gotta keep doing it, even when you don't feel like doing it. You have to keep doing it. Now, rule number 3 that I wanted to put into that I wanted to put into consideration and try to imbibe these things into your life is that persistence is what keeps you going. So you might be consistent. Yes, you might be committed, but at a point in your life, it look like the fuel is finished. We look like the passion is dying off, especially when a lot of people have despised you. When you go through challenges, there are kind of challenges you go through. You feel like everybody has deserted you in life. So now that at that point, you need persistence. You need persistence. You need that extra momentum. Okay, that's where that force of persistence comes into play. Right. So very important. Okay. Now the sixth lesson I want you to learn from this is, before I say the sixth lesson, please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. And if you're enjoying this content, please smash the like button, okay, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss out on other amazing trainings that I'm going to be making. Okay, all right. Then, so the sixth lesson is that your habits define you. Your habits define you, right? Your habits define you. So what you do today is a reflection of who you will become tomorrow. What you do today is a reflection of who you will become tomorrow. So make sure you are deliberate about your action. Be intentional about your life. Okay. Be intentional about the choices you make today. Okay, because your choices can make you or break you tomorrow. So be mindful about the things you do. Be mindful about the things you watch. Be mindful about the people you keep around you. Be mindful about the places you go to. Okay, because what you do today is a reflection of who you will become tomorrow. This is very important. Okay, so your habits will define you. So the previous step has led us into this, because if you keep doing that good thing that you want, that you desire, and you're able to overcome that tough times where those trials come and they try to cut out your consistency and commitment, but then your persistence came into play and kept you on the lane, then you're setting yourself for victory tomorrow, for breakthrough. Okay. Now the seventh lesson is share your progress, not your goals, and you will always be motivated. So basically, if you like sharing your progress, like you like sharing your results, for example, those who keep fit, they a lot of them like to share their success story. So basically, so let's take an example. You want to keep fit, right? You want to have a six packs, for example, or you want to work out or something, and maybe so you take a picture of yourself when you're chubby, the muscles are not yet there, all right? Take a picture of yourself. Now, so put that at the back of your mind or write it down that, okay, in so week, in so number of weeks, I'm going to accomplish this goal. So I'm going to register, I'm going to go to a gym and register. I'm going to get a personal trainer, and then I also try to know the food I need to eat, and everything. So based on your calculation, we're like, okay, and in this number of weeks, I'm going to accomplish this goal, and I'm going to share my results. Okay. So if you have that mindset and that's what you're going to do, you want to do, you see, that sharing of results will motivate you, because we humans, we like, people like to show off, no matter how you try to water it down. Showing off is not a good trait. But then I'm talking about showing off in a positive way, showing off in a way that will kind of, motivate someone, help someone, make someone like, okay, you know what, if this person can do it, I can do it. You get it? So that kind of showing off, I encourage it, So it can motivate you to work hard, because you know that, okay, if I look fitter now, if I wear my shirt now, those shirts that I was used to wear, that that kind of, I feel embarrassed, but now I can wear them comfortably. So you see, now you can share your results, because and one thing about this is that results is visible. Okay, in the initial stage, it might not seem like you have results, but then it's building up slowly by slowly, and at the point you see that it is visible. Everybody can know that, yeah, he's definitely working out, she's definitely working out. So that is how it works. Okay, so you gotta motivate yourself, set plan to celebrate your victories. Okay, if it's about like, okay, if I pass this exam, I'm going to take myself out. Okay, do that, plan. Okay, because these things will kind of motivate you. So learn to celebrate your victories in any little way you can, or any way you can. If you can celebrate, so just learn to celebrate your victories. Okay, very important. And the next, and that's the last but not the least rule is, or the lesson is, every second you spend comparing yourself or comparing your life to someone else's is a second spent wasting yours. So if you're always spending your time comparing yourself with other people, comparing your life with other people, you're actually spending those time wasting your own life, because there's no time. Okay, you don't have to, life is too short to compare yourself with other people when you should be living your own life. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you gotta live your own life, live it. Okay, stop comparing your own life with other people. Instead, create your own life, create the kind of life that you want. Create it. You can create anything you want. All right, you can create anything you want, anything you desire in life. All right, as long as it is allotted for humans to achieve that height, you can reach that height. You are unstoppable. You cannot be stopped. You cannot be stopped. You cannot be stopped. You cannot be stopped. Listen, there was a time in the Bible where the people were building a tower. That was the Tower of Babel. They said that their plan was to build the tower to reach heaven, something like that. And God saw that, wow, if He doesn't scatter these people, they can actually achieve their aim, if He doesn't scatter them. So He knew that whatever humans set their mind to do, if they keep doing it non-stop, passionately, consistently, they will achieve it. He scattered them by everybody changing their languages. So everybody now starts speaking different languages. So, and when the language is not one, things don't work out like uniform. So just look at countries that speak the same languages, like in Europe. They are more peaceful, compared to some countries in Africa that are multicultural. So I'm just giving an example. Okay, yeah. So that's it about today's training. If you have any question, please put in the comment section below. Okay, and of course I will reply you. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you always get notification. You'll be one of the first people to be notified, or you'll be one of the first people to view my videos or trainings. Okay, and smash the like on this video if you enjoyed it. And also, please feel free to check out other videos, other trainings on my channel. I've made trainings, made a couple of trainings. And so thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again, have a great day, have a great time. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.